Grant us more units, sire, and I vow to present our foes in a bloody heap at
What's
your
up,
feet.
guys? I am Jug DeMarco, and let's unbox some stuff, man. Alright, we have Dungeon Crate. Alrighty, let's crack her open and see what we got. Okay. We have a... Did I not cut this? Jesus! This is, a little hard to open. Maybe I shouldn't have went out last night. I don't know. Okay. So, we have on top our Dungeon Crate card we'll read last with, ooh, a nice purplish little cave room thing. And we have our adventure. This is Descent into Darkness, the God Shard Trilogy. Alright, let's read the little synopsis and see what we're dealing with here. Dangerous times are fueled by a violent coup and heroic rebels. But hobgoblin warriors, bounty hunters, and a trio of secretive factions battling for scraps of power stand in the way. Will the God Shardmen to the balance of power... Wait, let me read that last sentence again. I think I put the emphasis on the wrong syllable. What will the God Shardmen... Wait. Oh, mean. Lords, man, I butchered that. Man, I butchered that like a ham sandwich. Third time. What will the God Shard mean to the balance of power? Oh, Lords, take me now. Alrighty. What the hell is this? Something plasticky and... Ooh, I believe it's... Ooh. Yeesh. Alright, so... This is a map. And I will... fold this out, but we're going to talk about this later. Because I am going to complain about this. So, I will try and be constructive. But, yeah. Alright, so this is a map. We'll talk about this last. Alrighty. Looks like I got a boat. Always use more boats. Okay, and we have an... Oh my god! It's an empty thing from Shire Postman's. Oh no! Oh, here it is. No, it's just looks like a little plasticky thing. But this is their moon coin. If you haven't seen Shire Post Mint at all, they made a series of coins, I believe, for the full moon. Some in silver, some in maybe black or carbon. This is the Blood Moon coin. Let's see. It is some word accurate that I can't pronounce, especially in my current state. 1-inch diameter, struck in solid copper. Good lords. Wonder what the weight on that is. That's probably a couple bucks in copper alone. Alright, anyways. I love these coins. I was going to get one in silver, but they're a little pricey. So I'm happy I got one in Dungeon Crate. That is probably well worth the monthly subscription alone. We got a little dry erase pen, or wet erase pen. We have a little... this is a campfire cut out of acrylic with a little Dungeon Crate sticker. And we have some miniature dice. I really like miniature dice because I can hide them in places. And people don't know I play D&D. Like in the glove box of my car, or in my briefcase, anywhere. Alright, so these are from a mini polyhedral dice set from... Where are they from? Oh, Metallic Dice Games. Alrighty, and we have two miniatures. Our first miniature is from the Darkhaven Bones series. This is the Bandit Bully. Alright. That's a pretty interesting sculpt because he kind of looks like a Forgotten Realms character. And one of my favorite things, I actually have a couple of these. This is Coffin and Corpse. As you can see, it is a coffin with a removable lid and a skeleton inside. Spooky! And that is it. Alrighty. So let's check out our card. We have the insert. We have our Dungeon Crate Adventure, the Godshard Trilogy, Part 1. We have our fold-out map. We have our set of 10mm polyhedral dice from Metallic Dice Games. We have our Blood Moon copper coin from Shire Post Mint. We have our acrylic campfire game, or campfire terrain piece from Game Crafters. We have our Bandit Bully and our Corpse and Coffin from Reaper Miniatures. Now, let's, all these are awesome. If it was just this in the box, perfect. This would be a fantastic box. Especially, you guys should really look up how much these moon coins are from Shire Post Mint. They're a little pricey. I'm not going to say they're expensive, but they are a bespoke item that is, it's pricey. Alright, so let's talk about the map. Now, I love maps. I love all kinds of maps. And getting a huge map in Dungeon Crate is pretty awesome. And this has a really slick or laminate style surface, so you can probably write on it with your dry or wet erase markers, or use the dungeon stickers that they did a Kickstarter on, which is awesome. What isn't awesome is with any folded map, especially like if you get old TSR supplements from the 90s that have any type of game usage, you'll see the white lines right down the center of the map where it's folded. It's one of those things you can't really get rid of because it's a folded map. That's why old people like me who have, well, more money than, well, what we should spend on stuff, like rolled maps. Now, the problem with a laminated map, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but let's see if we can get a good picture of this, is, mods, help me. Alright, so, yeah, you can kind of see it right there. Let's, let the camera adjust. Maybe, come on. There we go. Yep, you can see it right there. Look right here. This is a brand new map, just taken out of the box, and you can see right here, there's a hole in it. That is from the process of when you laminate it, it gets real hard and it becomes brittle. And when you fold it, it actually breaks. And it not only breaks the laminate, it actually breaks the fibers in the paper. So when you look at it, you can see this isn't going to show up. Oh, that actually shows up really horribly well. All of this, well, right here. There we go. This is going to be a crisp white line, and you're going to start getting holes at the corners right here. Now, I like the idea of this, but if you fold and unfold this more than, I don't know, a couple times, it's going to start to split at the corners, and like mine already has a hole in it, so that hole's just going to start to get bigger and bigger as it crosses. Now, that's my complaints on this. I like the idea. I want to stress that. I really like the idea. But it frays. Like, you probably can't see the edges. Yeah, you can a little bit. Where it's just all broken and frayed out. Oof. Right there. All that should be black and even. And it's broken, frayed out, and it's just going to get worse because it's so weakened in that area. And it magnifies it because it's a type of laminate which puts a heavy stress on both sides. And then the more you fold it, the more it bends, the more it breaks, and the more just, the fibrous paper just pulls apart. In any case, it is what it is. I really like the idea of this map. It's just, it's hard to put something this big into a box this small. So, I don't know a fix for this outside of selling it, say, outside of the box on its own. But anyways, it is what it is. The box with just these contents, excellent, especially with that moon coin. This as an extra makes the box great, but it kind of brings it down a little bit. And for those of you who actually use this map after 4, 5, up to 10 usage, and you could unfold it and refold it many times in a night, you're going to start to see a lot of wear on it. And not in a good way to where you can just kind of sticky it together. It's going to eventually break into pieces this big. Alright, so that's the end of that rant. Also, it's pretty big, so that's probably why it was hard to open the box. In any case, this was a good box. A great idea, just the implementation was slightly off, or maybe, I don't know how to describe it, because I don't want to be super negative and say, oh, this is terrible, you're taking my money, you took my money. No, because it's a good item, just not, I don't know, not for the box especially. I guess, you know, folding it up, something laminate, folding it up that many times, it just, I don't know, it just doesn't work as well as, you know, a box this big. In any case, guys, let me know what you thought. Maybe I'm being way too negative on this, and you guys use folded maps all the time and don't have any problems with them, or, you know, the white lines and the holes and everything. So maybe I'm wrong on this. Let me know. Let me know in the comments below whether or not I am just horribly overreacting and being a giant internet drama queen. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and you be awesome.